Thank you. Thank you. To Vegas. To Vegas.
I didn't think you'd
Hi,
ever
Sharon.
find this place.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see the both of you. I'm very grateful. I know coming here was far out of your way.
Oh, no, it's no problem.
Your letter sounded urgent.
And I told you about Peter.
Yeah.
We met here. Then one day he didn't show up. And I never saw him again.
Hasn't anyone else seen him either?
He simply disappeared. He was working with the Forest Service up on Rangers Mountain. I called up there several times. They told me they'd never even heard of a Peter Harris, that he'd never been a ranger.
Did you tell the sheriff what you're telling us?
Yes, but he wouldn't help. He told me I'd probably just been jilted and that Peter wanted to avoid the big scene with the broken-hearted local girl. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that they're trying to protect me, my friends. But I think they're trying to protect themselves.
Themselves?
A lot of people have been seeing things around here.
Things?
One night, I drove up to Rangers Mountain to look for Peter. I saw them myself.
Sharon, what do you mean by them?
I'm not sure. I blacked out.
You blacked out? Why? What happened?
The sheriff says I probably hit my head. I'm not so sure. If I tell you, you'll just think I'm the same neurotic little girl you used to know, and I'm not. I've grown up a lot in the last 5 years. There was a light in the sky. The way it swooped down on me, it was...
Was what, Sharon?
It was unearthly.
Unearthly?
I know, it sounds crazy. Oh, look, just forget everything I've told you. Forget I ever asked you up here. Maybe I am crazy.
Yeah, sure, I remember. I mean, after all, ain't every day in a week you pull a lady out of a ditch talking about strange things in the sky.
She said that? Strange things in the sky? Was that in the report?
What report?
Well, I assumed you filled out some sort of...
Look, what are you two trying to stir up here anyway?
Look, we're not trying to stir anything. We're just trying to find out what happened to Sharon that night.
And her boyfriend.
A boyfriend again. I ain't got enough problems with the county judge ordering me to hire an equal number of women as men in my department. Now I'm supposed to run a Lonely Hearts Club for transients.
Actually, all we wanted to know was what kind of a follow-up you did to check out Sharon Anderson's story.
Oh, that's all you want?
Yeah, sort of it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. None. That's how much. Now, what do you think of that?
Was that your usual procedure?
No. Only when I'm following up a complaint from a ding-a-ling.
That's not a very flattering reference.
Look, what do you call a lady who falls asleep at the wheel right in the middle of the main road? She could have killed herself or ran head-on into some busload of people. No, I picked her up out of the ditch and she started telling me some cock and bull story about creatures from outer space. Just lifting her sweet soul up in the air, car and all, and deposited right in the middle of my jurisdiction. Now, I think you can understand why I didn't put that in my report. I was doing her a favor. I mean, the judge would have asked me why I didn't book her for drunk driving.
Had she been drinking?
Drinking, popping pills, I don't know. I just decided to take her home and call it even. I mean, she did have a pretty big bump on her head, you know, and I Felt kind of sorry for her, you know, losing her boyfriend and all. This is a small town, guys. And I try to give people benefit of the doubt.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
Well, thank you. Of course, don't always apply to nosy strangers.
Well, I think we catch your drift, Sheriff. Frank?
Thank you, Sheriff. That's it.
What's it?
We had trouble deciding whether to fly or drive to Nevada, remember?
Yeah, how could I forget it? Seems like only yesterday.
So before we left, I checked out the Justice Airport on Dad's charts.
It's very thorough of you. I don't say that's very important, though.
Well, the airport is ILS. They have instruments, radar.
So?
So the mountain road Sharon was driving on is within radar range of the airport. If she saw anything in the sky, then the airport would have picked it up on their radar screens. Maybe someone remembers seeing it.
Oh, no, Frank. You're not... No. We just got finished making total fools of ourselves in front of that sheriff, and we both agreed that Sharon is obviously not playing with a full keyboard.
Would you feel right living it up in Las Vegas knowing we'd let Sharon down? You're bad. This may sound strange, but did you pick up anything unusual in your radar Sunday night?
Nothing.
Not a thing?
Not a thing. The whole system went out about 10 o'clock.
How long did it last?
A couple hours.
And then you fixed it?
No.
No?
Well, I didn't really do anything to fix it except turn it back on. And it worked.
You had turned it off.
Well, yeah, the thing had been out of whack for a couple of minutes, so I shut it down in case it was burning up inside. Why? What's this all about, fellas?
Could it have been deliberate, your radar going out?
Why would anybody deliberately upset the radar?
To keep you from seeing what was in the area?
Like what?
It's a good question. Let's go, Frank.
Why did you turn it back on?
What do you mean?
Well, isn't it usual to call in a maintenance crew?
Oh, well, I didn't want to feel foolish like the last time.
The last time?
Well, yeah, all they did was come out and turn the equipment back on. Radar worked like a charm.
You mean these blackouts have occurred before?
Oh, yeah, 3 or 4 times. I wasn't on duty the first 2. So we figure it must have something to do with the radar overheating.
Yeah, that makes sense. Come on, Frank.
Oh, thanks.
That's strange, though.
What's strange?
Well, every time the radar's gone out, it's been on our slowest night, Sunday. And our slowest traffic time, 10 o'clock. Almost to the minute. Hard to figure a coincidence like that, isn't it?